This is a 57 D18, and the owner asked me to do an overhaul on it. He's going to use it as a gig guitar. It's got some issues with it already, so it's not 100% collector's value, and I did make him confirm every change I made to it. But I basically gave this a pretty good overhaul, much like I do with the 70s, except that the bridge was already in the right location, so I didn't have to mess with that. But starting at the headstock, it's got Waverly relic tuners on it now instead of the Clusen jobs. It's got a bone nut. It's got 15 new frets, nickel silver frets. It had a neck reset done on it. Took the popsicle brace out, scalloped the braces, a full scallop on it. And on the 50s, the X is really far back. It's about right here. So consequently, these guitars are really, really bright guitars. You'll never be like a pre-war or even the 70s where the X brace is up in here a little bit further. They're always going to be a brighter guitar. So you got a lot more to work with the scalloping. You can scallop them just a little bit harder than you can another guitar in order to get the bass looser. But at the same time, they're never going to have the full, lush, rich bass that a 30s or a scallop 70s or 80s, anything of those will. The 50s have a very characteristic punchy sound. This one sounds good though. I like it a lot. It's certainly got a nice warm bass, warmer than it had, and it's got a lot of punch to it. Which when I played the rhythm, it really spoke out. So let's keep up here to 2nd fret and see what it sounds like on something that might be a little bit brighter sounding. Like a fiddle tune up here. I'm trying to think of a fiddle tune I could play while I'm doing this. Let's play some rhythm in A. Now you can really hear that. It's got a lot of drive to it. It'd be a good jam guitar. Good cutting guitar, so let's try something like good sounding guitar. Plays really nice now. It's got a low action on it. Plays beautifully. Pretty good. Fortunately, I get to play it for another week or two before it has to go home. You know, just to make sure that it's right and everything. The only thing that could really be better about this is if it was a sunburst. I mean, if it was a sunburst, then that would be, you know, that'd be it. I just have to take this guitar and run off with it. But fortunately, it's a natural chop. So it's just never going to sound as good, you know, as a sunburst guitar would. I suppose I could spray paint it a little bit. Go ahead and, you know, put a black rim, but it's just not the same as when it's done sunburst the first time. So 57 to 18.